What's cracking YouTube? Welcome back to the video blog one more time. TheHoxtonTrend, peeps. Right, got these CP company goggle hats in because so many people asked me to do a fake versus real, and I was a bit stuck on this one, man. It was really annoying because what I did is I got the original over from Flannels, which is right here, and I got the fake one from eBay actually. Now, this one was £35. This one was £85 for the one over at Flannels. Now, I was really baffled when I got these in because I was expecting to make a quick comparison and look at the details. But when I looked at these two hats, they looked exactly the same to me, man. When I looked at these two labels right here, they looked spot on exactly the same, man. I really couldn't tell the differences. Now, I know these two labels look a bit different, but remember, sometimes countries and if one hat is older than the other, labels can change sometimes. So what I even tried to do is I even tried to look deeply into the fabric of the label to see if there was any indiscrepancies or any signs of low quality, and I couldn't spot it, guys. I couldn't spot it. It's looking like the one that I found on eBay was actually a genuine. Now, I can't confirm that because the genuine one that I got, the genuine one was 85 and the one on eBay was 35, and I don't want to be sending people over to the one on eBay if it's not really a genuine. I'm just simply doing this video just to let you know my experience of what happened here. If you look at the inside tags, you can see that the same labels that you'll find on the fake item is on there as well, man. It's just so difficult. It's so difficult to spot. Look at that. The only label that I didn't see is this FGF one, and that's on the counterfeit one as well. So then I thought, you know what, let me look at the goggles. Let me look at the goggles and see if I can spot anything on there. And again, I couldn't, guys. I couldn't spot anything. It looked exactly the same. They both had the plastic on the inside. They both got the same type of feel and material. So I said, you know what, let me try and look at the hat. Let me see if there's any differences in the stitching. And if you look at those two, you can see that they're more or less the same. Look at that. It's so difficult, man. It's such a tough one. Such a tough one. Actually, after feeling the materials, they both feel the same, man. They both feel the same. So I was gonna do a fake versus real on that. I was gonna say, like, let's see if we can look at them, but upon looking at both of these two different hats, jeez, man, they look the same. Now, even if we looked at the tags looked exactly the same as well. What I noticed is that the material was a little bit different. Now, if you look at this one, you can see it's a little bit grainy. If you look at this one, you can see it's got little dots on it. But in terms of quality and everything, it just looks the same. Even the one on eBay, it was raised a little bit, and the genuine one is raised as well. Sometimes you'll find with the counterfeit, they won't even bother to raise it. They've both done that. Right, now this is interesting. On the back, you can see that there's almost a little diamond shape there at the back, but there's nothing on this one. So is that a sign? The other thing I noticed as well is that if we looked here at the inside of the tag, you can see where they've bent the metal to try and get that round hole. If you just see very carefully, you can just about see it there, guys. You can see there's some little lines where it's bent. When you look at one from Flannels, it's perfectly round. So is that something to note? I mean, if that's the only thing that we're gonna go by, then that's just ridiculous. The other thing as well is that we looked at these two cards. Both of the materials were exactly the same. There was no differences. Even where it says Barretto Con Linetti, I could see that it says it underneath there in the hat, underneath that the original Flannels label. So guys, man, this was really a tough one. I couldn't spot it. I'm going to be looking more into this. I'm going to be seeing if I can get some other CP company hats which might be a little bit different. But in terms of these ones, they look the same, man. Even if you look at the folds of the hats, you can see with the way they folded it up here, see, it looks exactly the same, man. Okay, very difficult one to spot. It might be good for CP company to adopt the SETI logo, man, because times like this when it's just so close and you really can't tell, one's 35, one is 85. Now the 35 one could very well be genuine. Maybe the chap just had lots from, you know, maybe he bought tons from an outlet or something, he's just selling them for cheap, who knows. But the problem is for us is that on this occasion we can't tell. Another thing I noticed as well is if you look at the bag, this was the bag on the one that came from eBay, look at that. And this was the bag from the one that came from the one on on flannels. So it's almost coming like the one that was bought from eBay. The bag even looks more genuine than the one from flannels, man. So really, really confusing, this one. But don't worry, man, let me see what I can do. Let me see if I can do some more updates on this. Let me see if I can give you some more information. I just wanted to kind of share with you my findings on this one, okay? I'm going to be doing lots more to try and help you guys spot some more fake versus reals, okay? And I'm going to be giving you some updates on the old CP company goggle hats and let you know if I found out any more information about that, okay? So that's it for now, man. I'm out of here, yo. Lots more work to do, lots more hustling to do. I'm going to catch you lot in a bit. Peace out.